He's a phone call to his parents. He's a Bible by the bed. He's the t-shirt that I'm wearing. He's a song stuck in my head. He's solid and he's steady like the Allegheny runs. He knows just where he's going and he's proud of where he's from. One of the good ones. He's one of the good ones. Love me like he should, one like he wrote the book, one. The kind you find when you don't even look, one. Anybody can be good ones, but he's good all the time. He's one of the good ones, and he's on mine.
Listed as an accident call. Holy crap. Wow. Yikes. Why won't the police do a police report? That makes absolutely no sense. That is correct. So it states in here that I guess the police would not do a police report, and I've got pictures of the car. It's definitely heavily damaged. Don't you guys require police reports when it involves accidents on vehicles? Sure. Yeah, I don't know why that would be, because I was told in the past it was required, you know, at least for our sake, but sure. It's definitely busy, that's for sure. You know, we're trying to do as much as we can, but I mean, we're stacked on our own cash calls, plus you guys and other things as well. It's like, you know, it's Monday, so everything's kind of hitting us all at once. It was weird because Sunday it wasn't like this at all. Sunday was kind of like, you know, hit or miss. Then, you know, it got busy one minute and then it didn't the next, and now it's just kind of like, wow, what the heck happened? Right, yeah. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, everybody decided that they wanted to wait, but waiting doesn't really work, because then it kind of puts us at a bind for trying to get there on time, you know. But we can only do as much as we possibly can with what we've got. Okay, yeah, because it's not in the roadway anymore. Originally, I seen the comment where it was, I guess, apparently, but they They drove it, I'm guessing, up into this parking lot, but if you look at the pictures, you got the front passenger wheel is bent in from the impact. That's why I just kind of wanted to make sure. I was like, well, it is pretty heavily damaged. I don't know how they got it out of the roadway, but somehow or another they did. Yeah, they must be towing it to a body shop or something. Must be. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just, because it's unattended, so I don't know where the keys are at. Let me see if I can find a key. It looks like they did, because the keys are right here in my hand. They had it underneath the floor mat. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Well. Okay. All right. All right. Perfect. All right. Just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to do anything out of off books, you know. I'll do the best I can, and I'll just try to help out wherever I can and try to get there whenever I get there, I guess, at this point. Nope, can't do that either. Come on. How's it going?
AAA?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Finally got to help these people.
My poor phone looks like a Rolodex right now with all the calls.
With all the calls you have to go
Yeah,
to.
I'm pretty flexible, so once
Yeah,
you
it's
just give me a
about
call when you
an
think you're this way,
80%
and I'll-
increase
if I can
in
ping back,
calls
I'll wait on you to
since
get here.
the snowfall, and
Yeah.
it has not stopped.
All right, we'll talk to you
Yeah.
Yep, definitely got some heavy damage, that's for sure.
soon. That's what they were saying.
Oh yeah, it's pretty gnarly. She's got
Does it
the.
move and drive, do you know?
I'm guessing they must have, because originally they said she was in the middle of the road, and I found it in a parking lot.
So they left it somewhere, right?
Yeah, they left it somewhere, and I'm guessing the police must have just told them that they had to move it out of
Get
the
out of the
street.
road.
But they didn't even do a police report on it. Good old Springfield for you. But and I can't even blow up any of these pictures. But yeah, it's all down the passenger side. It looks like they
That's what
went
they said.
straight into the passenger wheel and just
Yeah, they said
slipped.
they T-boned her, and I'm like, a lot of people kind of misconstrued T-bone, because I'm like, a T-bone means that you were here and they hammered you.
Right in the
The
middle of
way
the
it
car.
sounds like is like she was running a red light, caught it last minute, tried to evade him, and just ripped all the way down the side.
Yeah, most of the impact is right at the front tire on the passenger side, and then
ripped
it
into the
just
door.
looks like it dragged all the way down the door.
Right.
Yeah, so the front tire's kind of like leaning like this,
Laying
and
over.
it's hard to steer. But I did start it, but we just pop them in neutral, let the winch kind of do its own thing. We don't really drive them up there, so just in case there's snow and ice on our bed, don't want that to happen.
Hey, thanks a bunch.
Not a problem.
Be careful out there.
That I will do.
Hey Chief, how you doing? Hey, I'll bet.
I mean, the call volume is up 80% more than what it usually is.
Right.
Quite obviously, but yeah,
Right.
we're fighting to try to stay ahead of everything.
I hear you.
And my personal phone crapped out, so now everything I got to do now is through my work phone. I got one of those iPhones, and then it updated to, I guess, iOS 26.
Yeah.
It won't charge no more. I kept plugging it in. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe my cord went bad. I've had it for years.
So now you got to go to the iPhone store and sit there for 2 hours.
No, mine goes through T-Mobile.
Oh, okay.
So I was just telling my wife, it's like, try to go to T-Mobile, see what they've
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
Because my fuel card that works for this truck goes
Yeah.
through that number,
Oh,
and I can't change the number to the work phone.
Oh.
So if I run out of fuel, I'm out of fuel, and then I get to sit. And people are waiting, you know. I'm not in the business to make people wait, but so what's going on with this?
yeah, I started up yesterday morning and it started spitting antifreeze out. So I hope I didn't freeze.
Lovely plastic parts, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing.
That most of these had plastic hoses and things like that,
And it probably
other than the
froze.
rubber portions of it. But
The
yeah,
rubber will probably expand enough, but plastic.
exactly. Yeah, plastic. Eventually, over time, once these heat up and cool down, you know, so many
Yeah.
different cycles. Eventually, the plastic cracks.
And
drains
then
out all
hopefully
your
it's
fluid.
not the block or something.
Right. Yeah. Usually, the engines are made out of aluminum, so it shouldn't
Yeah.
be the block as long as you don't drive it continuously and continuously overheat it.
No, never done that. I
Yeah.
always
If you
keep
do that, everything will just seize up.
There's probably a plastic part in the pump or some kind of adapter or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of these are all like one piece. I mean, I've seen the thermostat be a complete set with the housing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're real expensive, but
Oh, I know. I figured that. I've been there, done that.
I used to work with a guy that did a lot of work on these. I mean, they're fantastic cars, safe as crap, you know.
Yeah, we've owned them for 25 years, and we buy one that usually has about 50,000 miles on it,
Yeah.
and then keep it until it has about 180,000 miles on it, and then go buy
And
another.
buy another one.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. And I
Yeah.
see you got a whole family of BMWs up
Yeah,
in
in
there. So.
fact, one of them's a loaner right now. We bought a little Sportster convertible,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and the top quit working on it, and it's
Oh,
been in the
no.
shop for like 3 months. They've got the mindset we're not going to be using it right now, so they just keep putting it off.
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, you don't need it right at the moment.
As long as we got a car, I don't really care, you know.
That's the truth, yeah. I mean, you got plenty of backups, really.
Right, right.
I mean, technically,
Right.
yeah.
So yeah. So we're good. I don't complain to them.
Yeah, well, that's good.
They take care of me, so.
Well, that's the best part. As long as they take care of you, that's the best business to have.
You know, the last time I was there, I complained about the bill, so they reduced it. Okay,
Cool.
I can deal with that.
Right, yeah.
You know, so I can deal with that. You know, they realize that I work for my money, and
Right.
I checked around with other places, and they were too high, so they reduced it.
Gotcha.
I'm fair, they're fair, so there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you're a returning customer, so I mean, you keep going there.
I go to BMW, Evans BMW, you know.
Yeah.
I've gone there, remember, well, you're too young, but it used to be McNulty Motors like 30 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And then I've been going there ever since and been doing all my service there. So I say, listen, I've been going here for 35 years. That accounts for something, you know.
Should,
And
yeah.
They realize that.
Right.
And they say, yeah, you're right, Mike. Someone that comes back for 30 years,
That's, dedicated and
dedicated, so yeah,
Right.
we owe you something.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. I couldn't disagree at all.
Right.
I mean, that speaks volumes right there when you
Right,
keep
right.
coming back to somewhere
Right.
because they treat you right the first time and they
Right.
kind of give you that lasting impression. That's what matters most.
Customers nowadays last about 3 years.
You aren't lying there. That's definitely the truth.
Yeah, most customers don't have any allegiance whatsoever.
I have been to some shady shops that I would never, like, if I knew of it, or like, okay, I'm going here, I'm like, you really want to use them? Just kind of like, just beat them to the punch, like, you really want to go there? I don't think you really want to go there. I'll get it right. I just want to make sure I got a hold of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when we release the winch, basically it's considered free spool, but when we're pulling it out to hook up to the car,
Yeah.
there's until I flip the switch and put tension on it, there's nothing holding that car. There's nothing on the winch. There's like
Gotcha.
nothing locked in.
Gotcha.
So you got to make sure your winch is locked in, and kind of like as long as it looks like this, and you're not like yanking the car.
Yeah, yeah.
And at least you got a hold of it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you forget about it and you pop it in neutral, the car and the winch cable, everything will just go whoop.
Don't want
And
that.
we're not chasing cars. All right, let's see here. So we're not gonna run it.
It'll start up and run.
I don't know if these will. Typically, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay. I don't want to run it forever.
Right.
But if I'm quick about it, we can get it up here before it gets a little too hot.
Yeah.
But you also got to be kind of gentle with these two. I've seen so many guys do towing, and they'll just hammer down on the winch thing. Oh yeah, and it jerks the car. I always watch the car because it's like, you know, you can tell what it's going to do.
Yeah.
You know, if it's going to roll forward, I just let it stop on its own, and I catch the winch up on its own, and it works fine, and you don't damage anything underneath there. But technically, these...
There's no reason to do that.
No, there really isn't. Why?
Dick about it, just do your job.
Exactly. Been doing this 8 years?
Yeah. Well,
Yes. But yeah, for vehicles like this, there's really nothing on the frame to hook up to.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of go for the lower suspension.
yeah.
And if you know the car really well, you'll know that you can't go jerking on it.
Right.
Because I mean, a winch like this, it will definitely pull that thing out of
Oh, yeah.
alignment or damage the lower
Pull the car in
suspension.
half.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sanders is going to coach. Benson Boone will be playing among many other celebrities.
Okay.
All right, partner.
Well, I'll let
Thank
you.
you much. You hook her down safe.
I will definitely do that.
Take care.
You as well.
Be safe.
Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, thin line of a lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away. Pistons pumping, minds are racing. It's hard to sleep, man, when I'm shaking. Bad news surrounds me. It's always found me creeping up when things are good. Yeah, the dark days find a way. Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, thin line of a lightning strike. It's sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away. The camera captures all the things that make us turn from what we see. It's always rolling, it don't stop rolling. I haven't slept in 3 damn days. Yeah, but who needs that anyway? Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange
I jumped in to listen. Is this anything serving on?
All right, to kind of show you what I mean about the reverse pull and everything, I'll show you how I have this set. The first thing you want to do is tie in your hooks to about the farthest back hole that you possibly can on your vehicle, if allowed to do so. Then what you want to do is you want to take your snatch block and pull out all that winch line, not all of it, but just enough to get down here to the very center hole on the edge of your bed. Now what you're going to do at that point is you're going to come back over here to your winch, engage it, and act like you're winching inwards. And at the same time, what it's going to do, get a little bit closer here. It's going to pull that winch line tight, but at the same time, it's going to pull the car forward, not backwards. And I got them a little bit crisscross there, so what I need to do is I need to get these off and untwist that, because then otherwise that's not going to work. So give me 1 second. All right, so now that I got it untwisted, we'll get a close up here. That's about how it should look. Okay, and you just start pulling. The only reason why I didn't put skates on this is I don't want this thing sliding out of control down the bed. Now you also want to kind of pay attention here too. When you get down here, that yellow piece right there, you do not want to suck that into your snatch block. Bad idea. Because once you get it sucked in there, and if you suck it in hard, you are not going to get this thing out. So I'm going to get behind the vehicle here and kind of pay attention to where that is. Right before it gets too close, boom. I'm going to stop right there. And then I'm going to just put a block under each one of these tires on the front. And then I'm going to unhook from the car and just basically slide the truck bed forward little by getting this out from underneath. Okay, now that I got my wheel chocks in place, winch line is completely disconnected. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise up the bed just a little bit. Okay. Now we got to walk the bed. Of course, it's got to dig into the ground a little bit here. You'll see the back tires are up off the ground. Force the truck forward. So you got to keep doing that until you get it all the way down onto the ground. And even if there's a little snow on the deck, that usually kind of helps too. Almost there. Got a little bit to go. I always wait till it's like right at the edge. Okay. Now my secret to getting those blocks out from those tires, oops, I'm all over the place there, sorry, is I'll take the edge of the bed here, kind of barely lift it up, and it'll apply just enough pressure on the vehicle, and then I just kind of push the bed up a little bit. And by now you should be able to get your blocks out. There's a little bit of space there. You can now get these out. As long as you can get underneath the car like that, it works. But I mean, if you've got a low clearance or something, sometimes you just got to take hammer, unfortunately, and kind of beat them out from underneath of it. But you know, with these larger SUVs like that, you can kind of do that with it. It's not going to really hurt them to just kind of push them up a little bit, where you can get these blocks out. Because I mean, these things, when they grip the ground, they're a pain in the butt. So anyway, hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of how to kind of do that. I've little bits of tricks here and there that you can do, but for now we're gonna get the bed out from under there, and we got to take my ratchet strap off and everything that was holding up the front bumper. Yeah, they definitely crushed the front end of this. I mean, the whole front bumper was hanging when I picked it up, so I put a ratchet strap around it to kind of hold it up. And as you can see here, guys, this tire's bald. If he had more tread on that, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have wound up into a ditch and into a telephone pole. And you can tell where the impact of the telephone pole is right in here. Everything on this side, it's crunched up. So, and I think just about a large percentage of that is just due to improper maintenance on your vehicle. I mean, if you keep up with your tires, your brakes and everything, these kinds of things won't happen. The other small percentage is usually just people being distracted out there on the road. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get to it. I'll see you on the next one. I don't know how you missed the driveway that much. sure there's a good story behind this one. I'm sure there's a really good story behind it.
You know what my thought is? She thought the road
Was over
started
there.
and so she started to, as she was backing out.
Yeah.
And then she said she started to slide, and I'm like, well, yeah. And so then, yeah.
Wow. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The woes of winter. Holy macaroni.
She had to catch a flight.
Oh, did she really?
Panic. I'm in Columbus. I don't know what to do. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, here's where we're at.
Are
All
you
right.
thinking that it's...
No, it's doable. I'm just. Did you have the key for it by chance?
Yeah, it's in the
Or it's in
car,
there?
yeah.
Okay, then we'll just leave it in there.
Okay.
I'm just going to wait for FedEx to get out of here because
yeah.
I know she's got other deliveries, but because I'm going to basically just go this way with the bed and I'm just going to pull it as is and let the snow just kind of make a glide basically at this point. That's the easiest way to really do these.
I mean, do you want me to shovel that? Like, the shovel's right over there. She left it right in the ditch.
I think that'd be okay. I mean, I'm going to try to get it more that way, away from the pile
Yeah.
as much as I possibly can.
Okay. I didn't know, because I know it's straight, if that's easier, or if you're like,
Yeah, I've got a way to just pull it at kind of like an angle, to kind of just angle it one way and then pull it out straight.
okay.
So it's definitely doable. Unlike the last guy I had yesterday, he had the same scenario. He was backing out of his driveway and then it just kind of started sliding over. But he had a culvert pipe that was directly right up underneath the back seat. So I couldn't pull it sideways. I couldn't pull it backwards. I said the only way that that's going to go is upwards, and his whole entire driveway's not even plowed. I could not get that truck down it. I said if you got a neighbor or somebody with a tractor that can just yank it forward
And then drive it.
I don't have four-wheel drive in this. I'm just,
Oh, yeah.
I've got what I've got. I mean, I can.
Now there is, this is the culvert right here.
Right, yeah, her front tire's kind of like right in it, but I don't think you have a pipe or anything in here that I'm.
No, it's under the driveway.
Okay,
yeah,
so it's
the end of
like
it,
probably
yeah,
somewhere
it's
down in
not
there.
under her back
So
seat.
she should be good, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, most of the time, like if they're in like in a ditch and they're parallel with the road, then we can just
Okay.
get it right up on top of the road. We hook a strap to each one of the wheels and just yank it sideways.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
When there's snow on the ground, it makes it so much easier because then all this stuff just builds up underneath and it acts like a skate and it just slides right across.
Oh, like furniture movers.
Yeah, it's kind of like furniture movers, exactly.
Okay.
So,
I mean, you've probably
I've
not had any sleep the last week.
I mean, I run a shift, 12 hours, 11 to 11 p.m. Yeah, I only had I took one day off and they wanted me to come in. I was like, dude, I need a day.
Yeah.
I've got to have some kind of rest. I pulled like 13 calls right before at Wednesday, and last Wednesday I took off.
Yeah.
And then this week I'm going to be doing the same exact thing. I mean, I got stuff to do at home too, and I can't expect the wife to do everything.
Right. Aw.
So I try to keep up with the laundry for her. That way she doesn't have to do too much on the weekends. Because she works Monday through Friday. I'm practically almost all week. It's just about, feels like anyway.
You do the laundry?
Yes.
I'm not sure what I mean.
Yeah. I do my laundry, I do hers, and then I try to do most of the kids as much as I can.
Oh my God.
I try to keep it up for her. That way she doesn't have to worry about too much of it.
Aw. That's, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It means a lot to...
It does. It does. I'm sure she appreciates that.
Oh, she does.
Wow.
You know, she works hard enough as it is. She works for the state, taking care of the disabled folks that normally are confined to wheelchairs, can't feed or take care of themselves. So the state usually has these facilities to where if the family doesn't have enough financials to keep them at home and take care of them there, then they go to these state-funded facilities where
Yeah.
they get care there.
Yeah.
They do activities with them, so they keep them kind of like entertained,
Sure.
cared for, diapers changed, fed, you know, all that good stuff.
So it's assisted living, but
It's kind of like assisted living, yeah.
More and state funded.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So technically she works for the state, but she really enjoys it. I mean, there for a while she did used to work for a job that was going to where she'd have to use a personal vehicle and go from home to home to
Oh,
care
yeah,
for
yeah.
some people that
Yeah.
were, you know, not confined to wheelchairs, but still needed at least
Homebound.
in-home care.
Right, right.
So they needed that much, but.
That probably when COVID, I mean.
Well, yeah, when COVID hit, that was a real, it put a bind on a lot of things.
Yes.
There was a lot more precautions. Masks had to be worn. They had to wash their hands constantly. So she'd come home and her hands were just like so red.
Oh,
And
no.
she'd use like so much lotion. It was hard to keep keep her hands moisturized enough. You know, even in my job, it's hard to keep my hands moisturized, but we try. I think those should be good. I'm just kind of getting one last look here just to kind of make sure that we're not going to damage anything. I think we should be okay. Front bumper's in there a little bit, but I don't think we're going to... Yeah, I think we should be okay here. I call these my lucky ropes. These things do amazing work, believe it or not. All right, let's go down this way. Right around the rim. Pull that into a loop. Set that there. Stay on. Okay. Hook. Place. Snatch block. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted it to do. Now to get it straighter. Might be good. Oh, come loose. a hole. Right. I guess the question would be, where do you, yeah.
Maybe just like right there where that mound, just in front of that little mound, do you think? Because my other job
Yeah, you want to leave enough space for yourself too. Yeah, I think that, yeah, right in front of the mound probably.
I don't want it backing out like I would turn this way.
Right, yeah. I think you're probably on the right. I think so. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. And it's front wheel drive, so I try not to stick the tires back in snow again.
I don't know why I was thinking it was all-wheel drive, but no.
Unless it, I wonder. Oh, it is all-wheel drive. Okay. I thought maybe it wasn't. Some of them are not, and there's quite a number of them that usually are all-wheel drive. But yeah, that was a bit of a hole. But yeah, usually just kind of, oh yeah, I can kind of see where she just kept sliding a little bit, or unless that was probably, no, that was me pulling it sideways to avoid that. But yeah, boy, man, that is a hole. I mean, of course, she kept spinning the tires, so that definitely.
I think I made it 100 times worse. Like,
well, the fortunate part is grass does grow.
Yeah, that's the worst. I'm glad, you know, it was in my yard, not on the highway.
That is true. Yeah, the highway is definitely kind of the worst spot you could really slide off into. But you know, when that first snowfall hit, boy, yeah, there was a lot of people stuck everywhere.
I can imagine.
Our extraction numbers were just through the roof.
Yeah.
But we tried.
A lot of semis. Like, I don't know.
That too. Yeah, we've seen quite a number of just everybody. Semis, regular passenger cars, some cars that really have no business even driving in the wintertime, like Mustangs, you know, like the sports cars.
Yeah.
Like, man alive, that wasn't well thought out.
Right.
So,
Stay put.
but yeah, just a little bit of some shovel time and grass seed. Be back to normal.
I'm not worried about it. I'm glad everyone and the cars, they're all good.
Oh yeah. It's just it'll be a little compacted with snow, but once she drives it, all that will at least fall out of the rim. Okay. It might get a little bit imbalanced, so I mean, she gets some vibration. It's usually because that snow's compacted in there, throwing the tire balance off a little bit.
Car wash to get the snow out?
As long as it's warm enough. Yeah, you don't want to do it when it's like below 32, obviously, because otherwise you're just going to ice everything over, and then eventually you might not get your door open. So, but yeah, once it warms up, I mean, even driving, eventually we'll get the snow knocked out of it. But, you know, I mean, if she wants to go through a car wash or something where she can get all that washed off. I mean, regularly, yeah, you're supposed to wash them off, but with the temps like this, it's kind of impossible to do that because then everything will just refreeze. So, other than that, you need anything else from me?
No, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
And
I will definitely do that.
Slow down a bit.
I know the call volume right now is absolutely crazy. Ever since everybody got themselves dug out, I mean, I've got like probably 5 or 6 different calls yet on my board, but I can only work with them little by little. I'm only one person.
Don't feel the stress over it. So
I don't. I just work through it as much as I possibly can. I get there when I get there, and at least I'm safe when I'm getting there. So, but
well, thank you again, and please be safe.
I will definitely do that. You do the same. You too.